It was September 21st. I received a message from credit card bank saying invalid date, transaction failed. Few seconds later, $432 transaction succeed. I was like, what the fuck? So I called the bank asking them to freeze the card, trying to figure out what is wrong. It turns out to be the Wix.com. Then I recalled at the beginning of September I did receive a message saying payment failed due to expired date. So I didn't care. But now it's failed and then succeed. So I log in Wix.com. I contacted their agent, which is pretty efficient, if you know how. In short, the reply was, the refund policy cannot be applied in my case. I have agreed before when I click register. They have notified me by an email alert. I disagree with the service staff and she was saying we'll report my case and their support and accounting team will contact me. It may take 40 hours before they reply you. While waiting, I went back and tried to figure out what I had missed. It turns out my next contract period will be 14 days later, and they did not only charge 14 days in advance, but also 30 days in advance for the domain. So I reached the website agent again and complained asking them to update the info. And in my email, I did see a mail dated on August 24 saying the payment will be charged, but I haven't been using that email for years. One day later, I got their email reply. She refused to refund, saying I have agreed before, they have alerted me, but I did notice she didn't address the 14 days in advance. I'm not taking advantage from them by using them, not paying, but I just don't need a service, and I didn't get notified until I got the message from the bank. Another day later, the same email address but from another staff replied my case is special, he will handle the refund, but it takes 45 days. But for the domain, they cannot refund because they are cooperating with a third party, etc. Which I kind of guessed, but $432. I got them back. Conclusions. Wix is easy and good to use. Their online after-sale reply is quite efficient. You can purchase it when it has 50% discount. Quite reasonable price. But make sure to cancel the auto-renew immediately after the purchase. The cancellation is pretty tricky. It sounds like when you cancel it, you will lose all the benefit like right now, but don't worry, that isn't true. It will only stop the service after the serving period is finished. But obviously, Wix could have done better, because the auto-renew is 14 days in advance, and you cannot cancel it even you haven't used it at all. You can reasoning and complaining like what I have done, but the refund is not guaranteed, and I have paying Wix for like decade. The reminder is through email, but there is no confirmation you have received or not. If you have been using email, you know they can actually send a mail which knowing if the receiver have read or not, but they just don't care. And my credit card was expired, but they can still charge it. From Wix, they are saying they have cooperation with the bank, but from the bank, they are saying if the card number remains the same because the circling of the card is around 3 or 5 years, so they can actually guess my new date. Anyway, I hope this video can help you avoid getting into this awkward situation. Peace out.